It's King P here, the Holy One, and I'm about to vent.
Okay, so what's the thing? What is the goal, the end goal of this whole rap thing for you?
To be the greatest, nah, let me stop. Greatest of all time. Just be a living legend. Inspire while I'm here. Um, you know, create different stems and just roots for other people to branch off on, and just be a pillar in
In
every
the community?
not in every community I touch. Honestly, like I just want to be an inspiration to people. I want them to understand that like age is not a restriction. You know, whatever people project on you is not a restriction. Um, those things aren't restrictions. The only thing that's restricting you is you. And if you're able to shed that and fully bet on the higher you as opposed to the you that's just convenient, like the sky's the fucking limit, honestly, and past that. You know what I mean? Like I don't just want to go down as the greatest artist ever. I just want to go down as one of the most influential people of our
Of
generation.
ever, of all time,
Nah, I'm dead serious, bro.
of like all time.
Yeah, because it's not just about wanting. Because me doing like me walking into music and really continuing to create music. It's not something that I'm doing for clout. Like I genuinely love music, bro. Like if I was a mute, I'd only like I would talk through music. Like I genuinely love music that much.
Like Bumblebee in the radio.
Big facts.
Uh,
Like I genuinely love music, and it's just one of those things where I just feel like people need to, no matter what life throws at you, you really gotta be willing to fight for your purpose and walk in that shit and walk proudly.
are you fighting for your purpose?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. This shit not easy, bro. Like I've been making music for years, and only in recent years have I started really betting on myself and my talent and my craft. Like I've always been talented, but I'm very closed off. I don't as sociable as I am. Not I don't fuck with like too many people. I'm mad sociable, but I don't fuck with too many people. So it's like I'm very, 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 very resistant to help. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, no, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. I'll go get it myself or whatever the case may be. But now I'm just a little more open to receiving the help, receiving the compliments, knowing that people are not trying to matador me. And it's tough at times, but it's gonna be part of the development of me and the growth of me. So I love this shit. Like I'm gonna just
You love what you do.
yeah, man. Shit is dope. Because for me, it's just not an end game. A lot of people just feel like I'm gonna make it to the industry and that's it. Nah, bro.
What's the end game?
Like I told you, most influential. That means I'm talking about movies, fashion, like humanitarian. Like that's the type of shit I'm on. Not just nigga said this. His songs is classic. Nah, P like helped uplift the community. Like he brought this community out of poverty. He instilled such and such in kids for them to do X, Y, Z. Like inspiring generations.
Big
after
plans, big plans.
Yeah, bro. Like that's always been my thoughts because I feel that way. Like I feel that way. You know what I mean? And for me, it's like my son. He's not obligated to have to look up to me, but he looks up to me, and that shit is important. So if you have that, where in a sense it's a bond that's tied, where they kind of feel obligated, but they don't really have to. Just imagine what it feels like to have other people to look at you and be inspired and fuck with you on that magnitude, and say because of such and such, I wanted to do X, Y, Z. You know what I mean? And that's just where I'm at. But not just feeling like I just want to be a rapper. Like one of my biggest things that I want to do is create a bunch of non-profit organizations where it's like not just the rapper, but the videographer, the producer, the engineer, the sound guy, like that kind of a program in inner city schools and inner city communities where you can do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Where you learn all the elements of the business and not just I want to be the nigga in front of the camera, because that don't make a team.
That not my kids.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, just that's what I see.
That's true, man. Mr.
You gotta play some real dramatic music in that back, right? Can we do that?
No, we don't.
No?
We don't play music.
No. Okay.
Don't
Cool.
do that.
Okay, cool.
Mr. P. I like to, Mr. P. I like to thank you for venting. I appreciate you. Any other things you want to touch on before we leave? Anything you want to vent about before we go?
Honestly, you know how our conversations go, bro. We could talk for like 4 hours on end, cause I talk about like we could talk for hours on end. But I just want people to like live pure and like love and just love good and just walk your purpose and believe in yourself. It's always easier said than done. And when you think of it saying easier said than done, you understand why certain people said it's easier said than done.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to overcome certain hurdles in order to feel that and to just know what it is. And yeah, for me, like I'm still doing it. But I know there's things that if I said right now, I'd probably turn into a whole touchy subject. So I wouldn't even do that. You know what I mean? But it's just walking your purpose and really do you.
Mm.
That's the biggest thing. Like, do you. I don't give a fuck who tells you what. Family, friends, whatever. Do you. If you look in the mirror and that person in the mirror tell you this is what you need to do that shit. Do that shit.
Appreciate you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me not be corny.
All right. Go home to your girl and your kid, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I survived the Rona for Slops. It's the Holy One, King P. You already know how that go. Love my guy. And of course, I came to vent.
All right.